Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Another 14 people have died of malnutrition in Gaza in the past 24 hours. That's according to the Hamas-run health ministry. The deaths were announced as Israel pauses military operations in parts of Gaza for 10 hours per day to allow more aid to be distributed. Israel says more than 120 trucks of aid were delivered by the UN and others yesterday, and images show more lorries are entering Gaza today. The UN has welcomed the move but says it needs to be sustained. Some aid was also airdropped into Gaza at the weekend, but it was a tiny fraction of Gazans' daily needs.
There's only one way to reverse this trajectory, and that is by enabling sustained and unrestricted flow of aid into Gaza and enabling us to carry out our work.
Cambodia and Thailand have agreed to an immediate and unconditional ceasefire following peace talks.
For not only being present, gracious enough.
Malaysia's leader Anwar Ibrahim said the ceasefire would take effect from midnight local time, adding this is a vital step to de-escalation and a restoration of peace and security. At least 33 people have been killed and thousands displaced since the 24th of July when fighting escalated following months of tensions. The talks were held after US Donald Trump asked both nations to agree to a ceasefire as a precondition to their respective trade talks with Washington. After weeks of tense negotiations between their top trade officials, the European Union and the US have finally struck a framework deal, and it comes on the eve of America's latest round of tariff talks with China. Ultimately, it took leaders from Washington and Brussels to sit down face-to-face to reach Sunday's agreement.
I think it's the biggest deal ever made. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
The deal matters to both sides because so many businesses and jobs depend on what the EU calls the world's largest bilateral trade and investment relationship.
Indeed, basically the European market is open. It's 450 million people. So it's a good deal. It's a huge deal.
Yeah.
With tough negotiations. I knew it at the beginning, and it was indeed very tough, but we came to good conclusions for both sides. So again, congratulations and many thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The UN and the military say more than 40 people have been killed in an attack by an Islamic State affiliate in northeastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Most of them were worshippers taking part in a night vigil at a church in the town of Komanda when they were attacked by allied Democratic Forces fighters. 9 of those killed were children. Nearby shops and businesses were looted and set fire. The ADF emerged in Uganda in the 1990s, accusing the government there of persecuting Muslims, but is now based over the border in Democratic Republic of Congo, where it regularly attacks civilians of all religions as well as Uganda. 3 people have been killed and several others badly hurt after an overflowing sewage shaft caused a landslide that derailed a passenger train in southwest Germany. Prosecutors said the train crashed near Stuttgart on Sunday following heavy rain in the area. The deluge is believed to have caused an overflow, triggering a landslide on the banks running next to the tracks. The train driver, another rail employee and 1 passenger died, while 41 people were injured. A 4,000-year-old handprint has been found on an ancient Egyptian tomb by curators preparing for an exhibition. The discovery was made by University of Cambridge researchers on a soul house, a type of clay model in the shape of a building typically found in burials. The complete handprint, which dates between 2055 and 1650 BC, has been described as a rare and exciting find. The ceramic will go on display as part of the university's Made in Ancient Egypt exhibition at the Fitzwilliam Museum on October the 3rd. And the King has led a chorus of praise for the Lionesses after their European Championship victory on Sunday. The England women's football team won the game on penalties, with Prince William and Princess Charlotte, who watched the match from the stands, writing in a post, "What a game, you are the champions of Europe and we couldn't be prouder of the whole team. Enjoy this moment, England." And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.